right, man, let's talk about women having an issue with coffee dates, park dates. What's the other issue they got? Coffee parks. There's another one as well too. I just can't think of. But I have an issue with those type of meetups. I call them meetups or dates. Going to get coffee, talking at the park. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a mall food court. Just talking to whatever in a public place. And like I tell y'all this, man, a lot of times it's a great way to cancel out a woman, right? It's a great way to cancel out a candidate, right? A lot of y'all be crying wolf, claiming that y'all ain't know women was gold diggers, and a lot of time you guys was leading with your wallet. Now, a lot of women say, what's the issue with you going to spend $100 on a date with me, or $200-300 on a date? You supposed to have it. Look here, dude, just cause I have it don't mean I'm trying to spend it on you. You know what I'm saying? And I did a video on Monday talking about why, dinner dates is trash. I said, dinner dates, movie dates, and it was another one. I can't remember what it was. Dinner dates, movie dates, and it was another one I came up. And you're going to yours or her house. It's a terrible one, right? So you can check that out, 3 worst dates, right? But it's not even about that. Like, when you talking with a girl and she eating, she can't eat like she want to eat. They all act like they don't want to eat, and you really can't have a conversation. Like, when you go to a place like y'all just sipping coffee, I don't know, at a Starbucks, a Bixby, a Tim Hortons, a Dunkin' Donuts, wherever you at in the United States, your local coffee shop, it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's different. You get to focus solely on usually the conversation. When you're in a restaurant, you focusing on the waiters, you focusing on other couples, you focusing on a lot of just different things. Right? When you in a coffee, when y'all doing coffee, y'all meeting up at the park, walking around the park. It's still a public place, it's still a safe place, but you get to focus on the conversation. You get to focus on her demeanor. You get to focus on his mannerisms and all that stuff. And one of the little tips you got to do is listen. As women gonna listen, but as a man, you gotta listen to everything she's saying, and then if y'all decide to do it again, listen again. You ain't even gotta ask certain questions. You gonna be able to hear, and catch certain things once you listen to her, right? And then just notice how she delivers certain news. Like, if you go out, I went out with a chick and she was like, well, she asked me what was my last name. That was cool. I ain't really tripping on that. We have been talking for like a week. So I'm like, woo, 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 woo. So I was like, yeah, what's yours? So she's like, well, and I know when she kind of do that, now on, I already know it's not probably about to be good news. It wasn't no real issue, but that's between us. But it was just like, just pay attention to how they tell the truth, how they say something when they tell the truth, or when it's possibly bad news, so you can kind of match up their demeanors and stuff too. Pay attention to their cadence, pay attention to how she asks you questions, pay attention to things she pick up that you say or that you do. And just some certain things you might just keep bringing up a certain thing just to see if she's actually listening, she's actually engaged. All right. So, but yeah, and then if she be like, well, nah, it was a dating coach I seen on Anton Daniels' channel. He did a video where she said, well, I teach ladies to deflect if they ask for a coffee date. Well, the dude told her, well, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it moving. That's what y'all got to do. Once you offer something to a woman and then she try to move the goalpost. Now, if you be like, well, Saturday at 6 o'clock I'm free, or after 5 I'm free. Well, she said, well, I can't do Saturday. Well, that's cool. But if she like, well, meet me, hey, where you live at? You live on this side of town. Meet me at Dunkin' Donuts right here. Let's chop it up. Have a coffee. Let's chop it up. And she like, cool. Let's, that's cool. Or she like, well, nah, I'd rather kind of do something different where we can get some food or whatever. And that means she really trying to, she don't want to, she don't want to do the coffee date. She feel like it's beneath her. And then she trying to establish dominance over you. She trying to control the relationship, but telling you what y'all about to do. And this is why you just cancel it out. You don't spin the block. You cancel it out. Even if she come back and say, well, my schedule did clear up. Nope. Y'all got to start being, cold with these hoes, with these women, these hoes too. You gotta be like, no, I can find another one. You gotta understand, I think they outnumber us in America by damn near, somebody said 1 million. I'm not sure about that number, but let's just say 250,000 or 500,000. Still a lot. But you in a situation where everything is calm, it ain't too much commotion. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talking. It's gonna cost you about $10, so you didn't really waste nothing other than possibly wasting time, but you can't get that back. You know, you can say, you know, if you vet her properly over the phone through talk and through text message, everything should be cool. But you just never know. You never know. You could talk to a girl from across the table and everything seem good. But next time, you know, you get up on her, whatever it is, something may not be good. You might notice a flaw. You might notice her tooth might be missing, her breath stank, or you know, whatever. You may miss something. You know what I'm saying? So those are actually really great options. And women will ask a man to do things that they're not willing to do at all. It was this girl that's on TikTok. She called herself the OG Ho, hilarious channel. But she said, I don't blame men. You know, I'm not, you know, I'm definitely going to make a girl go on a coffee date. If I'm a man, I'm not about to waste my money and my time. See, women will do that. Women ask you to waste your money, because you always got to remember in the back of your mind, right? When you talk to a woman, bro. And I seen this young guy at the gym, right? He talked to this girl, amazing body, fat ass booty, everything, beautiful girl. And I can read lips. I ain't stupid. So he went up, chopped his game. He way significantly younger than her. She was like, "No, you too young," you know. And he like, "Why? You know, like never reason with a girl. Just like, all right, or just walk away." Because in the back of your mind, always use this as a rule of thumb, right? Use this as a rule of thumb. There was a ninja that hit it that didn't offer nothing. They didn't buy nothing or did the bare minimum. There's a ninja who did the bare minimum and still hit it. He coming over whenever he feel like it, or whenever she texts her, you know, hit him up. He hitting it for nothing. It cost him nothing to hit it because she actually like him. And if he wanted to fly straight and do right, she would probably be in a serious relationship with him. So remember, there's some ninja that made her start setting these standards. I'm telling you. A woman that really wants you, she not about to make you work hard for her, bro. At all. It's as simple as, yo, woo, 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 my name, woo, woo, woo. Hey, I see you over there. Hey, you know, let's exchange numbers or whatever, or exchange social media and get to know each other, blah, say, blah, you know. It's as simple as that. Most women know when they look at you, they want you. So trying to convince a woman, which, like I said before, it's possible. I've done it. I didn't talk to women that I'm pretty sure had zero interest, but got to know me, they was interested. But I never did it intentionally. Usually it's in a place of employment. But back on topic, doing coffee dates and park dates, or maybe, you know, middle of the food court mall date, that, dude, you just getting to know, especially if you don't know them. Now, let's say you met the chick at the bar or whatever, or y'all met at a function, right? Y'all got to chop it up, you know, maybe y'all met at a function, they had some cake there, or, you know, whatever. Y'all met, y'all chopped it up for a minute, you was like, oh, she cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already, you know, got to know each other for a little bit, or whatever the situation may be, and, you know, then you like, all right, you know, maybe then you say, okay, we can do something a little bit more serious. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that first meetup, you just getting a feel for them. You know, and a couple like alternative ideas, dude, for you guys. I'm from Detroit. They have ballroom lessons. That's a great date, especially like, you know, past the first date. That's a great date. Ballroom lessons is excellent. And it's a excellent way to meet people. I done heard people meet their husbands and wives at ballroom lessons. You know, and that might be more of a Chicago, Detroit thing where we hustle and do certain things. I don't know if they offer it, but I do know if you live in the city of Detroit, go to the MGM Grand. I'm going to say around, you can call about 7, 8, 9, right in the middle. I don't know if they're on strike right now. Right in the middle of the lounge. It's a lounge in the middle of the MGM Grand Detroit. Right around like 7, 8, 9 o'clock, you know, they do ballroom lessons. Sometimes I go down there and I meet a friend down there and we sit down there We get down there like after the Lions game, maybe like 5:36. We sit down there for like 4, 5, 6 hours just drinking, chop it up. It's a nice vibe. A lot of adult people. If it's after a game, you got a lot of people going. So you got a lot of people going home, and then you coming, so you ain't really dealing with the traffic. And I like the MGM Grand just for the amenities, not to bet and lose my money because you don't win shit there. But I like it for the amenities, the all-you-can-eat seafood buffet. Never caught it. A lot of good food places, good alcohol. There, you know what I'm saying? So it's it'd be a lot of grown people there, and they do the little ballroom lessons where everybody ballroom. It's smooth. It's a great place to meet somebody. To be honest, like I said, I done heard people meet their husbands and wives there. You know what I'm saying? It's a great place. But getting to know somebody, spending a couple dollars on some coffee, it's really people make it about the money. And you can say it's about the money. I'm about to waste my time, and then it's nothing. Then you got women saying, well, people, guys spending $100, $200, $300, and then they want sex. Women want to play you like a fool. And y'all done went on TikTok, ran y'all mouth, and now dudes don't even want to take you on dates no more. Because y'all using dudes for food and using dudes just for meals, and then turn around and giving the guy the box who ain't bought you shit, and y'all been fucking around for 5 or 6 years. That's why I tell you, man, women are smart, but they also dumb at the same time. That's part of the reason that make them so fucking complicated. They smart, but they stupid at the same time. But you going on a park day, y'all just talking while you get a chance to see the demeanor, or a gym date, you get the chance to see the demeanor, you get the chance to talk, pay attention, hone in on what you need to hone in for in a straight environment. See if y'all on the same accord. You probably don't want to get too into politics right away. But maybe, ask her what she believe in, what you do for a living. I mean, obviously you ask those to the questions, or, see if y'all vibe or not. And she could pass the first date, and the second date could be a disaster, or down the road you find out, like, her flaws. Like, once you start dating somebody, then you decide to get serious, and then usually, when y'all want to get serious, you got to leave that in a woman's hands. You know what I'm saying? And once you meet a woman, just be honest. Be like, you know what? I'm just chilling right now. I really ain't looking for nothing too serious. But, if it manifests into something serious, then I'm down for it. You know what I'm saying? But usually you let the woman make that decision if she want to, like, go serious. And y'all just fucking around and she really ain't saying nothing, and she really ain't trying to be serious, then that might be a red flag a little bit. Like, who else hitting it? I definitely got to wear the Jimmy. And another thing you do, you talk about, like, we gonna start getting intimate or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's go get an STI test. Let's go, do it. That's another. You gotta use this situation as a process of elimination too. Women, a lot of professional daters do that shit. They look for red flags to eliminate dudes from. I ain't telling you to look for red flags, but kind of like put things up there where to see. Like, we all might try to, let's go get tested together before we get intimate. You know what I'm saying? So you got a couple, like, prerequisites already when you say, well, let's go get coffee and let's talk. All right? You got some dudes that do the fake test. Y'all buy coffee, like, damn, I forgot my wallet. You got it? And see what she do. Even if it's as a joke. Y'all get up there, whatever. You be like, oh damn, could you grab this? And see what she say. She grabbed it. She paid for it without bitching and complaining. Then cool. Then you can just slide in there and say I was just bullshitting and see if she gonna pay for it and pay for it. That's like a little faith test right there. But just as women want dudes that got money or that's got some type of financial stability, you see them saying, well, most guys don't have their own place, so that eliminates 98% of you guys. I've seen that on social media. But what a lot of women won't tell you is a lot of reason women got more houses because there's more government assistance. I swear to God, if they cut off government assistance, dude, if you seen that story O'Shea Duke Jackson did on New York City where they got a high level of prostitution in there because of obviously they allowing immigrants in there, dog, these American women would be selling cat by the pound. I'm telling you, bro, they will be without welfare, without government assistance, without the orange card or whatever card your bridge card is. Dude, y'all don't understand how filthy it is, bro. They got so many assistants, so many programs that bail women out. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not even 10% of programs that bail dudes out. Ain't even 10% of those programs compared to them. You could be a single father raising 10 kids and they still won't try to help your ass. You know, women talking shit and they rent $8 and shit. Like, get out of here. But yeah, but those are cancellation. If she say, oh no, you know, or she don't answer after you say, let's go to the park, let's get a coffee date, cool. It's gonna be more her for you than it's gonna be more you for her. Trust me. You know, and then you be like, well, what you do after that if she passed the test? Then you talking about, let's go bowling, let's go to Dave & Buster's. If you can find a classic arcade, let's do that. The escape room is great follow-up dates as well too. You get a chance to see how she act under the stress, how she act under her critical thinking skills. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go skating if she skate. You know what I'm saying? All different type of ideas. There's one chick we had went, to, she took me to Cedar Point or whatever. So we had like a 2-hour drive. It was cool. It was cool. We had been out twice before then. The first time I met her at the bar. Like, we met up at the bar. Had a hell of a time. Second time we went bowling. Had a hell of a time. Got to talk, got to know her even more. And then that road trip, hey, hell of a time. Hell of a time. And I tell you, and I say this all the time. Like, after I see a chick 2 times for sure, I know I can smash her. Now, just because I can smash her, don't mean that I'm going to smash her. You know, I'm gonna be very meticulous in my I just ain't. Once you get to a certain age, you ain't pussy hungry no more, dude. Like, when you younger, yes, everything is predicated on getting a box. When y'all go to the club, you trying to call them chicks you met at the club straight to the house, or you trying to get them to follow you straight to the crib or to the short stay or whatever y'all doing. Or you calling them live wires that you know gonna be, yes, you try to do that. You know what I'm saying? And they you know they pulling up. Most, you know, the ones that you know. But after you young, you see how many diseases and stuff out of here. You really be honest. Younger guys get to know these women. A lot of y'all, we were smashing girls when I was young, didn't even know their last names. Get to know these women, bro, because a mistake can be made. And these dudes that lead with their wallet, who don't vet these women, and a lot of these dudes don't vet. Like, it's a vetting process when it comes to this. You say what it is. The vetting on the phone. Matter of fact, if you meet them in person, the vetting that you meet them in person, like, you just want to get the number and keep it moving. I would say have a small conversation if you can. Get to know a little bit better. Cool. Then the vetting on the phone. Cool. Then when you get off the phone, you get to the date. Get to the first little meetup you do. You know what I'm saying? You talking to her or whatever, you focusing on her, seeing, where is she at, making sure everything good, whatever, got her teeth, smell good, whatever, seeing her mannerisms, seeing when she talk, when she's sad, or when she telling the truth, when she lying, you picking up on that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then you taking her through, situations where y'all go bowling, you see how competitive she is, or you see her demeanor when you kind of talk a little trash, and you see how much trash she can talk, and you can talk, or see how far she can go. Then y'all might do something in the escape room to see how she think or whatever. She gotta earn certain rights. And obviously you invite her to the crib. You ninja's crib should be clean, right? Whatever. You don't put a timetable on when you gonna smash. Because really, at this point, this if you meeting girls up and you talking to them just to smash them, then you really waste your time through this process. Yeah, you want to vet them and make sure they clean and all that shit, and that's cool. But being honest with them up front is it is what it's gonna be. They already know they want to smash or not smash. But if you dating to be serious, which a lot of you young guys should be too, because playing the numbers game out here with the Me Too movement, with a lot of diseases out here, with a lot of lunatics and crazies out here, it just really ain't a smart thing to do. But if you gotta get your rocks off and you gotta know what's out there, protect yourself. But it's during the phase of her, being officially with you, you gotta see how she living. I mean, even if she come over for a weekend, you know what I'm saying? See if she clean up after herself. See if she see some dishes in there, she clean after she cook, or you cook, she clean. You know, see if she just lay around and watch you clean up. Just look at certain things, or you get an opportunity to go to her house. You know, see how she clean. And most women, to be honest, when you go to their room, it ain't supposed to be nasty, but you know they got clothes thrown around. Women are just, you know, they not as organized as men are. So as long as there ain't no dirty, filthy panties and filthy and dirty Pampers around that motherfucking cool. But she's got some clothes, kind of clean clothes laid out or whatever thrown around. You kind of know what I'm talking about. Most of y'all grew up with moms and sisters and shit. You know how it go. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, just little things to look out for. I had to learn. You know, and over a consistent amount of time, you're going to, no matter how good you vet in the beginning, women are great at hiding their flaws and deficiencies, and after a while, you're going to find them out, and then you just got to make a determining factor: can you deal with them? But also, you already know that more women gonna have flaws and deficiencies, so you just got to know: are they unbreakable? Or are they the unbreakable ones? Is she nasty? Then you got her house nasty? Then no, I'm good. And I remember talking to a girl. She said, "Yeah, I broke up with a dude because his house was nasty." But just remember this, right? When you a young black guy out here and you got your own crib, you already in elite status. Just in the regular world, you already in elite. You got a car, you got a crib, you got a job, and you ain't got no kids. You're elite. So mess with who you want to mess with. See, me personally, I tell this to Kobe 2K fan all the time. Hey, Kobe is Kobe and me is me. You know, I don't know why. Oh, I'm gonna say, why they got their trash can next to mine? But I don't go for the baddest chicks. I'll take an average looking chick with great mannerisms that work on stuff. I'll take a nice, straight looking chick. I don't like really care, because most of these chicks you can build a bad bitch. BBLs, tummy tucks, you know, they wear a lot of makeup, and when you strip it down, they all look most of them all look the same at the end of the day. So I always ride that 5, 6, 7 lane. I'm fine with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine. As long as you cook, clean, you got a job, you got a career, I'm cool with that shit. Or you start hopping up to 8 to 9 rags, then, you know, the bitches got expensive habits. It's hard to maintain. them. They want money. So that's just how I roll. I ain't saying that's what y'all got to do, but that's just what I do. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate y'all. Peace.